What's up, guys? My name is Jakob Schnitzler. I'm a Division One athlete. I actually went from playing NAIA to Division One, and we had game day today. And I don't know about you guys, but after games, my head is racing, my thoughts are racing, my head is racing. It's a really hard time for me to go to sleep, but I wanted to use this opportunity to, excuse me, start this series of me just talking about my raw thoughts, about my journey, about what I learned from things, how I went through certain stuff that actually made me go from NAIA to D1. And today, I played a game. We tied 1-1. It was honestly an amazing experience. We played in front of, I would say, 2,500 fans, people screaming your name, people just having the crowd cheer you on over and over again in every action. You do a good action, people come up to you after the game, compliment you, even going after on Instagram, getting a bunch of new followers. This feeling is so amazing and so fulfilling. But the reason why it is so fulfilling, and I'm so thankful for it, because it didn't used to be that way. That was not the normal for me, especially as an NAIA athlete. Like right now, the amount of attention, the amount of professionalism I experience at a D1 program is an absolute luxury for me. I gotta say, it's an absolute luxury for me, and I'm so happy and thankful that I got this opportunity from my coach. And yes, I've had hard work for it, but as I said, I was not always like this. I can remember in my front of my head that one situation, that one game when I played back in NAIA. We played on a Monday. First thing, the best thing about college D1 soccer, nighttime games, under the lights, the crowd is there, just a different vibe. You know what I'm talking about. Any athlete, any sports, those kind of atmospheres are undescribable. Just the energy you get each and every action from the crowd, and this tension it is so cool. It is such a cool experience. But as I said, it didn't used to be this way, because I remember that game when I played in the NAIA. I was in Florida, and we played a team called Ave Maria, which was not a good opponent, not a good side. We won the game 6-0. But in Florida, it's hurricane season during fall. So the game got delayed, and it was rainy. It was just not a nice day. No one was out there. The stands were empty, and it was at 11 a.m. And I just remember that game really well, because I played really, really good in this game. We ended up winning 6-0. I think I did like 2 assists. It was a really good game for me personally. But as we were going in, it was like after like 40 minutes of the first half, because lightning struck again, and we had to go in, wait another 20 minutes. And as we go in, and I sit down in the locker room, and I was like, dude, like, what are you doing here right now? Like, no one cares. No one cares about you. No one cares about this game. No one cares about the performance you're doing right now. If you do good or shit, has no impact. Not a single impact on the outcome of you going to the next level or not going to the next level. And those struggles, knowing that whatever you do, there's nothing you can do in order to put yourself in a better spot. And right now you're stuck in this position, because obviously I also study and I play at the same time. So I can't just say, oh, I'm going to change the team. It's not how it works in college. You will know if you're an athlete. So that feeling of just having this like kind of pointless effort towards something, it made me almost like in the moment cry, which was weird because we were winning. I was having a great performance. Like, was a good time, but the grand scheme, I was thinking about it and I was like, you don't want that. Like, you've sacrificed so much your whole youth for playing in this game right now, having to wait for freaking lightning to disappear that is 6 miles offshore because they have some stupid NAIA rules. Like back home, we played when there was lightning literally next to the field and no one cared because we were professional. We had a good environment. It's probably the same here in D1. I haven't experienced it yet, but like just those stupid rules for no reason and no one actually cares. I just felt so pointless in this moment. So pointless in this moment. And the worst thing of this pointless effort was, as I said, being stuck. Just like being stuck there and knowing like for the rest of the season I can't do anything that will get me out of there, or like there's nothing to change. Like I'm stuck in that situation of like not being where I want to be, even though I have the qualities. And in the meanwhile, I'm watching like my friends that I played academy with. I wish them all the best. There's no envy towards them, but I'm watching them playing those big games on ESPN like I'm doing right now. And I'm like, dude, I played with you guys in the youth. I'm as good as you. Like, why do you have the right to play there and I have to fucking sit in a shithole? The reasons for that, there's certain things that went wrong in my recruiting and everything. Like, I'll go over that another time, another video, but that's not the point of this video. And just feeling stuck just made me really... And after this game, we won 6-0, but I was so sad, so down because I had this realization of like this pointless effort I put in every single day. But then it hit me. I actually watched a YouTube video of Jürgen Klopp, German coach, you guys probably know him, where he said, no matter where you are, I don't know why I saw that video at that point, no matter where you are, no matter what situation you're right now in, just one more day. Just endure it one more day and do your best one more day. Better things are gonna come. And that just flipped the switch up here. Flipped the switch where I was like, I might be in a shitty situation right now. I might not deserve this situation because I work my ass off each and every day. But the one thing I can control is how good I get and how good I present myself each and every day on the field, off the field, when I have to recover, when I don't have to recover. Because at the end, who knows what it's good for, because I'm not going to play eternally forever in this team. And it was still a great team. Like, our team was great. Like, there were a bunch of guys in the same situation as I was. It was just that the environment was not up to the standard that it's, for example, in D1. And it's like, no one really cares. Like NAIA, you have a lot of games where no one really cares. And then you get to the national level, and this is where people care. But you basically play a whole season where you can score 20 goals. I mean, obviously you get recognized with 20 goals, but those 20 goals do not have nearly as much of a meaning than if you would do the same in like D1, if that makes sense. So like, you could do nearly whatever during like the regular season and people would literally not care about if you got like, I got like 3 times in a row defensive player of the week. No one gave a crap. Like, you think anyone reached out to me because I did that? You think a team in Europe will care if I get defender of the week for the NAIA conference? No, of course not. But those little wins kept me going. And coming back to the point from the video that I saw from Jurgen Klopp, I was just like, fuck it. Like, you do everything, you learn about everything you can do to get better, because one day there is going to be the moment it will pay off. One day there is going to be the moment that someone sees your game, or you will be able to use those game clips to show it to someone, and they might care. And they might care. So I just kept on working. I just kept on working, putting in the work each and every day. People were already like going partying, being like, "Oh, enjoy your life, enjoy your life." And I was like, no, that's not. I'm not giving up right now. I'm not giving up right now, because there are guys that are as good as me, and they're playing at this next level. I'm not gonna stop right now. I have the quality right now. Let me get even better, and one day this hard work is gonna pay off. And it did. And it did. And I got my 5th year of eligibility through a rule change after I was already done. And at this point, I got eligibility for D1. And then all the hard work, all the good games I did, all the good clips I managed to create throughout this year, at one point had a value. They had a value because I could use them to advertise myself to D1 coaches. And this is what I did. I got a bunch of offers. I could choose in between schools, actually. Like, I had multiple offers where I could choose from. I choose UC Riverside, University of California, Riverside. Amazing school. Having a great time here and playing those games I just did in front of 2,500 fans. Screaming your name. Freaking playing in atmospheres where you're just proud, and I remember within the game, it was on a goal kick, and I looked into the crowd, and I was like, dude, like, that's what you were watching on ESPN, and we're asking yourself, how is it to feel that? That's how it feels. That's the way it feels. I'm that guy. I'm that guy. You guys know what I mean. I'm that guy. And as I said, that's just so fulfilling, because it just shows that no matter what you think where you are right now, keep working. Keep working. I'm telling you, it will pay off. It will pay off. 100%. It will pay off. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what I wanted to share with you guys. That after this game, my head was just spinning, and I had to get this out. I had to get this out, because there's maybe someone that is in this situation right now where he feels at a pointless point in his career where he's like, I'm stuck here. I know I want to be better. I know I am better, and I can do better. But like, I'm stuck. There's no point of working. No, wrong. This is where you put in the dirty work that will pay off later, that will enable you the opportunities where you can be great. Me being great at this level didn't help me anything. Me being great at this level gives me the opportunity to be great at my current level, to then step up and rise to the level that I'm made for. Keep that in mind. Being great at the moment where you're at right now gives you the opportunity to show your greatness at the level that you're supposed to be showing your greatness in order to make the next step. So, guys, that's what it for me. Don't stop working. Do not think that you're stuck in your ways. There's always a way out. There are always people watching, and there's always a point to your work. As long as you work hard, better times will come. There's one saying, that's what I'm going to finish with. One of my coaches, Johnny Clifford, maybe he sees that, maybe he doesn't. Concentrate on the work, not the when. And if you do that, success is inevitable. Concentrate on the work, not the when. Guys, peace out. You have a good night. I'm going to go to sleep now, get some rest. And yeah, tomorrow getting after it again. Because now we're living the dream. So we have to take care of the dream as well. See you, boys.